do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, let the grind.
These choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be.
I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag.
You have your own challenge, but you can make a decision. You can either make money or you can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games. I just do that.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there's always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Your belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you had a flat tire or something like that? How many people use that line? Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one's works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Xperts.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
Yay, 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 and grand rising, everybody, and welcome to Good Morning Xperts. I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, and now I have the extreme pleasure of introducing to some and presenting to others the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment, the man with a reputation of being a master builder, a 6-figure ring earner, shareholder, and known to this family as the man of courageous conversations, none other than Uncle John.
Woo, woo. Thank you, Troy. Thank you, Troy, for that wonderful introduction. Man, every day when I come on here, I feel like I'm in the boxing ring. I feel like you can say, let's get ready to rumble. So thank you for that. That be getting me hyped. That gets me hyped. We got a great show for y'all this morning, and I am zooming in from the DMV. Hopefully my Wi-Fi issues will be taken care of so I can come off of camera or off the camera or on the camera. But we're getting ready to take a trip down to Atlanta. If you got some folks in Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, you want them to be at this event. This event will explode your business. If you got some feet on the ground down there, definitely want to get them to show up. If somebody can, I'm not sure if you can, Eric, or if anybody else has the flyer. If somebody can put the flyer in the chat, and then we can push that thing around. It's going to be a great event. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're officially in the Pass the Ball segment. we're in the tip drill version of pass the ball, but man, yesterday we had this thing on fire early. I mean, Tiffany put this thing on fire. And that's what we need to do. We need to fire up each other, and that's the point of us even doing this Zoom, this virtual office in the morning, is so we can get inspired, so we can really take advantage of what we have here. And people don't realize that the pass the ball segment is really a training. You're getting trained from agents all across the country. And sometimes we're even blessed to have some of the agents zoom in from Canada. So just really understand the blessing that we have here. And then we at the top of the hour, we switch over to everybody's coach Erik, and he then dropped some nuggets on us. So use this hour wisely. I call it the power hour. So with that being said, I'm going to take the ball. I'm going to shake it on up, shake it on up, shake it on up. And I am going to call on
Tip drill.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Tip Drill. I just got a word that we didn't have the DJ right now. DJ Delay is still stuck in traffic. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I still got 3 questions for y'all. Thank you, Tawana. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
Fired up.
And what's up?
My income.
Come.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Everybody gets a
Green
green sheet. That's right. Everybody gets a green sheet. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take the ball. I'm going to pass it to this gentleman who usually raises his hand at the end, but we're going to go ahead and get him on out the way early because I know he got some inspiration and some fire for us. He is my bald head brother from another mother. We call him the money man himself, Mr. Stephen Short. The floor is yours, sir. Going once.
He's not on. Where is he?
He here. I'm looking right at him. Stephen Short.
Stephen Short.
My fault, man.
Okay.
I had to start a little. I'm in another room. Then I said, "Oh, God, they call my name."
That's right. Called you first. Out the gate first.
Oh man, I was trying to. One thing I was looking at. So I'm just thinking with myself. Trying things always brings the best out you. You always had a struggle. It always make it a little bit better for you. Because it makes you really focus to what you need to do and what you're trying to do. Because my last spoke now, some things that you look and you think, you like, man, you said, I said done that. That wasn't smart. And she started to read back and look back on yourself. Man, what I did, I said, man, I shouldn't have done it. I did some stupid stuff. When you do dumb stuff, you have results. Because that reaction, you have a reaction. You know what I mean? When you do stuff, dumb stuff happen to you. When you think they're smart things happen. So I was like, oh man, I shouldn't have done what I did one thing. But the one thing I am learning and focusing more now, because it's been sending me a lot more stuff, is that Hoppers stuff more. And it started to give me more ideas and get more ideas when to market and stuff like that. Because marketing is the key to everything. That's the right. I didn't really focus how important how marketing is. Marketing is the key. Because if you focus on your marketing, it's always going to excel. Because your name is always spreading. Because your marketing is out there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a big market, man, always have good marketing. Because your name is one of the most important things that you can be. is your name.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Marketing. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen just dropped a bomb because what you got to do is keep those exposures. It's like marketing is exposing yourself. You know, putting your name out there, putting your brand out there, connecting and putting those digital, now that they call them digital footprints. You want to be able to put your digital footprints in as many places as you can. And then he also says something where you gotta always self-check, reevaluate, and self-check yourself. Because sometimes you put stuff out, or you might say something, or you might do something, and if you don't have a check and balance system in place, if you did something goofy or stupid, if you're not checking yourself along the way, guess what's going to happen? You're going to keep on doing goofy and stupid stuff. So, Stephen Short, thank you, man, for always bringing those words of wisdom, my brother. And who are you passing that ball to, sir? Somebody has their hand up.
Yes, sir. I'm just looking over there, and I want to see one of the new great leaders in the community and bring about on the path to make millions and build strength. So they can say, when you look around, you can see you can run. Like the Rocky say, you can bring about the millions and the millions. When you see the greatness out of Miss Marcella Bragg.
Good morning. Thank you, Stephen, for that introduction. Good morning, everyone. I want to jump on here right quick. I didn't get to do it yesterday because we've been having this freezing weather here in Dallas. But right quick, I just want to say, just like y'all saying out here marketing, I stopped at 7-Eleven this morning to get me some coffee and some gas. And a young lady, she and I was just laughing and cutting up at the coffee thing. And so I asked her, I said, what is your name? And so she said, Shell. It's like her nickname. And I was like, oh my God, you're not going to believe that's my nickname too. And so we were laughing and stuff. So when she got to her car, I walked over to her car and said, let me get your number. I said, I also do life insurance. She said she's a CNA. So we exchanged numbers and stuff. And I called her when I finally got in the car, and she said, I am definitely going to reach out to you because I do need some life insurance. So even though it's 5:30 in the morning, we still have to get out here and make what we do known to the public because there's so many people out here that need our service. And I am just happy to have this platform that's really helping me to get out here and talk to people and let them know what I do in a way that it is appeasable to them. So just wanted to say, hey, so I'm going to reach out to her today and see what we can get the ball rolling. John,
I
can you
love
pass
it.
the ball for me?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. And thank you for sharing, Marcella. And here's the thing. Marcella is somebody that always raises her hand. And sometimes people may not want to raise their hand because they're not probably thinking they're as productive as they need or want to be in their business. But I want to pull over and pause right here just for a second. Because when you show up in the morning, guess what? That's a victory. Even if you come off a mute just to say, I'm here, I showed up this morning. If you make a call, that's a victory. Do a follow-up, that's a victory. You talk to somebody at 5:30 in the morning at the gas station, that's a victory. We got to really, really get out of our shells because it starts right here in the morning. If you're somebody that's shy and you're not talking to people, use this as your gym, use this as your lab, use this as the place that you can practice amongst family. And like my wife always says, because you're in a safe space right here. So just wanted to throw that out there real quick. We're going to keep the ball moving. I'm going to pass the ball to somebody that just had a birthday, her and her 20 twin. And when I tell you she's positioning herself now to do some amazing things in 2025, I see her coming out of her shell more. So I'm going to pass it to none other than Miss Gertie Dees. What you got for us in 2 minutes or less?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just wanted to say, Jock, you got me on the to come out because I don't usually come out, but these calls are such an inspiration. Even though I've been Missing some. I got a lot going on in my personal life with my family and stuff right now. So I'm kind of idling right now. But within the next, I'm going to say, hopefully, prayerfully 2 weeks, everything will be back better and I will be back on my game. So y'all just keep me and my family lifted up. And I'll still be on the calls when I can get on to get my morning or whatever time inspiration. So thank you, everybody.
I love it. I love it. It's something you said, Gertie,
Mm-hmm.
and this is big. When life, see, let me ask y'all a question. When does life stop lifing?
Never.
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 So if you think if you're waiting for the right time, if you're waiting for life to just like it's a cloud, if you're waiting for it to just pass over, life is going to keep lifing. After a situation or circumstance presents itself, guess what? Another situation and circumstance is going to present itself. It's going to do that until the end of your time, until you check out of here. For all of us, it's going to keep doing that. So I want, and you said something. You said I'm just idling right now. Did y'all catch that? That means she ain't out the car. That means she just pulled over for a second and she didn't turn the car off and take the keys out the ignition and stall. It's a difference. She just idling. She's still plugging in, still getting her morning inspiration. Those are victories, ladies and gentlemen. Those are victories. So I'm gonna take the ball from Miss Gertie Dees. I'm gonna pass it to a gentleman who I've been hearing, and I think he's setting himself up to not only be a voice, but I can tell the way he postures that he gonna grab this thing by the horns and ride it till the wheels fall off. So, Patrick, the floor is yours, brother.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Fired
I
up,
just
fired up.
I just wanted to say, yeah, doing the talking. I do talk to my family a lot about the business and stuff, and I talk about things how life insurance can help them out. And a lot of my family, they like, oh, whatever, you just trying something new this and new that. But then, my mom came to me one day last week and was like, well, what about this thing you was talking about putting your money into an investment and stuff like that? Because I need to know more about that. And I said, well, set up an appointment up. We can sit down and talk with to Keisha, and she can explain it more better than I can. But we could talk about it. And that comes to show that sometimes if you just talk about things and people listening to you, they're gonna come back to you. You ain't got to force it on them; they're gonna come back to you. So
Mhm.
that's something I got out of the day, and this morning inspiration helps me out a lot because I'm really am a shy kind of person. So it's kind of pulled me out of my comfort zone to talk to people. Like
I
that's all I
love
have.
it, man. I love it. And see one thing, Patrick, you starting with your family and just having those conversations. The more you plug in, the more you become a sponge. You're not gonna realize how much info you're gonna get until you end up talking to some folks and you're doing the right thing right now. You're just setting up those conversations, setting up those appointments, boom, set them up with Takesha, and then just take good notes. So you got a great leader, a great trainer, a great coach. All you gotta do is keep doing what you're doing, brother. And
Thank
who you passing that ball to? Somebody has their hand up.
I see Miss this lady right here. She gave me some good inspiration the other day, and she was a good host of a meeting one night, and I think she got a lot of good nuggets too. This is Miss Tiffany Tyler. Go ahead, you got the ball.
Good morning, team. Just wanted to come on real quick. So, of course, yeah, we got some snow yesterday, so it gave us some time to think. So, my money making activities for the rest of this week is I got with some of my older family members, the ones that's responsible, and particularly to say that my aunt, she's always thinking of her granddaughter and her son. She has one son, one granddaughter. And I told her, I said, well, Aunt Brett, hey, look at this right here, because this really got my mind going. And she was like, well, what you trying to sell me now, Tip? Because, she always the person that I can get. So I said, Aunt Brett, look, you already got a policy for your granddaughter, but check this out. She can have like $1 million when she turned like 46 going up. She said, what? So man, I started running her some illustrations. She was like, well, can you run one for my son? And I think I got her on board. So I got some big IULs pending. Just got to get back with the gentleman for him and his daughter. And I'm just running illustrations and putting them out there to the public. I also am preparing for this women's expo that they do. They have me come back this year. As a insurance speaker. So I'll be getting in front again, 300 people. Hopefully that'll be very successful because we are going into March Madness and I want to try to kill it. I want to kill it. I want to drill it till I kill it. So again, my money making activities for this ongoing year is not going to change. Do at least 5 AP every week and have that 10K cash flow and level up to the next level as an SM. And if I can make it to ED, as God is willing, I will make it there. And that's what I got.
I love it, Tiffany. And one thing we're gonna do, we're not gonna say if, and we ain't gonna say try. You're gonna make it, or you're gonna make it to ED. That's no question. And the other thing is, I don't know if y'all caught it. If people have insurance, or even if they don't, if they're getting them on their children, see the thing is the green sheet is the segue. And if you're talking to somebody and they think that they already have insurance or they think they have enough coverage, she just tactfully painted the picture. You see what she did? She painted the picture of what that $1 million baby plan or policy could do for her prospect. She just pulled out her paintbrush and said, do you realize that if you did this, this could possibly happen? If you told somebody that their children had an opportunity to put them, if their kids or grandkids, you could put them in a position for them to be a multi or a millionaire by the time they're 45, 55, 60 years old, don't you think they're going to listen? So great job, Tiffany. Who you passing that ball to, lady?
I'm passing this ball to this beautiful young lady. Her name makes me think of a gun that I like. And I'm not gun happy, y'all, but she's new. She's learning 100% of the business. And her name is just an outstanding name and it sticks out to a lot of people. So I know when she get in front of people, she kill it. She goes by the book and she's going to make a lot of money in this industry. Miss Brita London, are you able to come off?
Thank you, Miss Tiffany. Thank you. Thank you. Now the gun thing I don't get, but we can talk about that later. Are you talking about Beretta?
Beretta, yeah.
I thought so. Okay. So I wanted to say, Bunny, it's good to see you. And thank you, Tiffany, because you are somebody to inspire to be like. I have followed up because I had my second VGO, so I followed up with those that were on the call. As I stated last time I spoke, that I might have to do what Kamal suggested. Well, I'm going to take that mindset. I would have to go ahead and move forward with it. I'm going to fundraise for my business, so I will probably be returning back to work. But I am not giving up on this dream of being an entrepreneur. I always listen to Jamie, that the part in the video where he says the past is in your head, but the future is in your hands. And that's keep me motivated to know I'm the only one that could build my business. I'm the only one that can make myself successful. So I haven't forgotten that. So with that being said, that's all I have this morning. Are we still passing the ball, Uncle John?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
We're gonna do one more.
okay. So I will pass the ball to, how about Mr. Danny Hill? Are you able to come off mute?
Danny Hill. He
I'm
might be.
I'm still at work, but I'm still listening in. I got my supervisors around me, but Thank you, bro. Can somebody do it? I have to say stuff for me. Thank you.
I appreciate you telling us that. So how about Mr. Javon? Am I shooting zero today? Mr. Javon, are you able to come off of mute? So I'll try one more time. How about Miss Erica?
And
Thank you. I'm able to speak. My camera's not working. I say my success stories right now is I've been doing a bunch of HR paper this week out that I thought I was have given
Erica,
birth, but I
you're in the bushes a
cut
little bit.
now.
Erica. So we're gonna keep it moving, keep the thing moving and grooving, and we're gonna pass the ball. This will be the last one before we bring up the man of the hour. We are gonna pass the ball to none other than this gentleman from the ATL who leads from the front. We call him the professor, Mr. Lacole Elijah Powell. What you got for us this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Uncle Jack. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday to everyone. It's a great day to be alive and a great season to be in this industry. I'm telling you.
Sorry.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I want to start with a quote that says, "Success is never owned; it is rented, and the rent is due every single day." So the rent for success is due every single day, which means we have to pay to do whatever it takes to be successful every single day. And that brings me to what I want to share because last night I've been reaching out to this young man for a long time. And every now and then I will reach out to him. And finally, last night, he was able to allow me to go ahead with his rollover because I knew that he moved from his state to a different state, from Missouri to Texas. And I knew that he left something behind. And I keep reaching out to him. What about your 401k? What about your 401k? We want to move that money now because we are only living in uncertainty. Nobody knows tomorrow. So you want to make sure that whatever that you have earned, that you have put aside for your retirement should be secure at least. But you're also going to have a consistent growth on that money. So finally, he was able to send me his information last night, and I'm glad to continue to put that on that application. Also, there was another application that we submitted for NLG, and the client did not tell me exactly about the medical situation, but I got declined, and I went and applied through Protective Life. And Protective Life have just in 2 days have approved that application. So we have a great platform here, folks, right? That because no matter, even though somebody is declined, there is still hope. And even though if all insurance companies decline them, you can still get the final expense. In fact, we have a company that came on our training the other day that no matter the health situation, they still give them final expense, right? So we want to make sure that no stone left behind. Just like we say, everyone get the green sheet. We want to make sure that nobody is left behind in terms of protection. So that's all I want to share. And I see somebody's hand. Should I skip?
Hold on. We're gonna do. Oh, it's Dr. Mary because we was going to pass it to Eric. But go ahead, Dr. Mary. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Lacole, you can pass it officially to the doctor.
Okay. All right. I'm done, but it's a pleasure to pass this ball to Dr. Mary. She is the instrument they say behind every successful man. That's a successful woman. And she has been amazing, putting up information, setting the platform, right? Leading the way to make sure that things work well here. Appreciate you, Dr. Mary. So you get the floor.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And it's actually Erica. I had to steal Dr. Mary's phone. I don't know what happened with my connection. But I wanted to make sure that she received some flowers today too. So thank you so much for that introduction. And I just wanted to continue to say I thought I was gonna have 4 weeks until my second daughter gets here, but I just found out I might have 1 week. So it's all like preparing this week for her to get here. But I did want to wish a congratulations on the line to my father as well for winning the trip and being in the top 10 recruiters for this month. So I just wanted to give him a shout out, shout out, shout out. And that's really all I had to say this morning.
I love it, love it, love it. Yes, Eric and Dr. Meri, they made it to the trip by leading from the front. So when he comes on and he's talking and giving you the game plan, he's not just doing it just from a theory standpoint. He's putting his skin in the game, getting it done. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to none other than Mr. Troy Gandy. The floor is yours, sir.
Feeling honored to follow.